listened to the wordings of this motion, and the only confusion or controversy that was about to emerge was from the contribution from my very, very close in-law, even though we have issues about servicing. I think, sir, that even foreign countries try to establish air base in other countries in order to enable them act promptly if emergency, if there is a situation of emergency that require the intervention of the Air Force. I find nothing wrong. In fact, I see all the benefit. Considering that in that part of the country, there is no air base in the South-South. So should there be need for quick reinforcement and quick mobilization of Nigeria Air Force to deal with a perceived security challenge, I think such an airstrip will handily be available. My brother's suggestion that federal government has so much in his hand and therefore they should not put it as urgent, with due respect to him, is neither here or there. We all understand, it goes without saying, that any motion we have passed here that will involve financial exposure will be done only to the extent that the planning authorities can reconcile the funds required for it vis-a-vis doing cost-benefit analysis. I think that in terms of geopolitical servicing of the responsibility of Nigeria Air Force to secure the territorial integrity of Nigeria, I found a lot of merit in his submission. I do not think it's about cost, it's about security. And as we now know, security is virtually everything. If you think it is too much to secure the country, try the cost of its security. And the Air Force that I know, we have a base in Kaduna, we have a base in Lagos, we probably have a base in Makurdi. I think it is right and fitting and equitable. And in terms of logistics, it is appropriate to have an Air Force base in that part of the South-South. It has merit, and I urge my colleagues to support it, knowing that it is not a decree that must be invoked today. The appropriate Air Force authorities will plan it, and they will know how to face the development. Rome was not built in a day, but the idea to build Rome started on a particular day. Thank you, sir.
Garba Musa Maidike, representing the good people of Kebbi South Senatorial District. Mr. President, I work in Niger Delta all my life, so I'm in full support of reviving this airstrip. But I need to correct an impression first that there is no Air Force base in South-South. That is not true. There is an Air Force base in Port Harcourt Township. But the critical nature of this airstrip is that, just like distinguished Senator Benga Daniel said, that miscreants are misusing that place for illegality against this country. As far as I know today, there is no complete radar coverage the whole of Nigeria. Aircraft do come in, use remote locations, do illegal things, and leave this country without a trace. Niger Delta is a golden goose that laid the golden egg for Nigerian foreign exchange. Everybody knows the problem of oil theft and pipeline vandalism. That airport, if it is strengthened, will actually pay for itself, because the wastages and the stealing of crude oil that goes in by crooks will actually be checked, and response can be done immediately. So this cost will, if they curtail the thefts of crude oil and pipeline vandalism, the cost was less than 1% of what we are losing. This airport is critical, is security, and it will secure our lives and livelihood in Niger Delta. I so support this 100%. Thank you very much.